All right. Thank you to all our three panelists for the great insights that you have given our listeners on the term Erdocide and societal genocide. And thank you in particular to the former Turkish Navy Colonel Hüseyin Demirtaş, whom I initially contacted when planning this webinar. And for the great insights, his book and many webinars that he has given on the web about the coup attempt and its consequences in Turkey. He's really done a great job there, and we have to, congratulate him in being a flag bearer for the victims of Turkey. You embrace all victims of the social genocide happening in Turkey, and you don't discriminate against any minority group, and that's what I like about you very much. As for Dr. Bayram, he is the mastermind of the social genocide theory, and with this theory he has enlightened all of us of the clandestine grand plan of Erdogan and his allies to control and rule Turkey with an iron fist, unfortunately. Dr. Mergia is a true humanitarian in practice. She has a great vision for global dialogue for justice and wants people to stand up against all oppressors in their respective homelands, as the Filipinos did against Marcos, was it, back a couple of decades ago, where the Filipinos stood up and the dictator was defeated. In a similar fashion, the people of Turkey need to stand up against Erdogan. Today, Erdogan has 40% supporters. It's not 60% are against him, so it doesn't take much to stand up against a man who doesn't have majority votes. The time at Florida at the moment is 6 a.m. now, and she has been up since the crack of dawn to be with us in this webinar, and that in itself is a dedication when someone steps out of their comfort zone to speak out. And thank you too to Peter for the insightful questions you have asked in order to educate our listeners on this topic. Your investigative journalism goes a long way in informing our viewers. I remember in 2007, 13 years ago, you and I were in Turkey, and we were saying so many nice things about Turkey, the democracy in Turkey, the Turkish economy was improving leaps and bounds, and that same leader, who was very democratic at the time, has become a dictator. He's changed. He was like a wolf in sheep's clothing. And he's come out and virtually 180 degrees the other direction. Finally, I'd like to thank all the viewers for taking their time out from their busy schedule to watch this second webinar of ours. And I look forward to you all at our next event, which will be which will also be a webinar. And please look out for that upcoming webinar on our website, advocatesfordignity.org.au. Thank you for joining us tonight, and have a good night.